We need to create a custom input. What I mean by creating a custom input is that we have to have a custom input component that will be used to serve all inputs within our code base. First thing I'm going to do is to navigate to the source folder, create a new folder in this folder called custom input. Then in the custom input, I'm going to create a new JS file, custom input component.js. Also, I'm going to create index.js, and I'm also going to create a custom input.module.css. The purpose of the index.js file is to export defaults from the custom input component. Back to the custom input component.js. The first thing I'm going to do is import React from React. We are going to create a new constant with the name custom input that is going to accept two props. One is the input ref, then we are going to spread the other props. The constant is going to return a div that has an input in it. The input, we have the ref property that is going to be equal to the input ref prop. We are going to spread the other props on the input. We are also going to add a class on the input to make it look good. I am going to copy the style we use from the app.module.css earlier and paste it inside the input CSS file. Also, before leaving this component, I'm going to export default constant input. The next step is to show us how to use this input in our app.js component. So the first thing I'm going to do is import custom input from custom input. Just beside the former input, I'm going to write custom input. Close it. Then I'm going to copy the name. I'm going to copy the name property, text input property, placeholder property, and the ref. I'm going to delete the former input. Also, notice that the custom input expects input ref prop, which means that this ref is going to be changed to this. Okay, we need to navigate to the browser we actually forgot to import the style from the custom input component, which means that when I come to the custom input component, we use style.form component, which is here, but we didn't import it. The thing to do is to import styles from dot custom input dot module dot css. Back to the browser. The input is displaying properly without error. When I fill this form with my name and click the submit button, it actually allows the inputted value, and when I click OK, the browser doesn't reload. We can also use the custom input for other input types like the email, the password, the number. I'm going to show us how to use the password input type with our custom input. I'm going to just copy the former input and rename the value. I will change the name to the password, the type to password, the placeholder to password, and also take note of this. I'm going to change the name reference to the password ref. To show us the password input value when the form is submitted, I'm going to copy this and rename it to password, and I'm also going to rename the name ref to password. Please note that we are trying to use the same name that was used here to reference the value. And the last thing I'm going to do is alert the password. When we navigate to the browser and I fill this, with QWERTY. When I click submit, it is going to alert QWERTY, which is the password that was inputted.